We are all being slowly poisoned to death by glyphosate, warns Erin Brockovich, which has vowed to topple the giant company Monsanto in order to improve the health of the world. Now, Brockovich once destroyed a billion-dollar corporation in one of the largest environmental pollution lawsuits in American history. Now she has her sights set on Monsanto. Now, Erin goes on to write, on a recent Saturday afternoon near Tampa Bay, Florida, I watched airboats move up and down the riverbanks, spraying massive plumes of weed killer on the vegetation. The state of Florida was trying to control and kill off scores of plant species. Nearby, children were laying out in the sun, though they knew better than to swim in the water, which has recently been blooming with the toxic algae in that area. Now, mists of weed killer drifted downwind toward those children. Now, the main active ingredient in the mists and in the weed killer being sprayed throughout Tampa Bay is glyphosate, one of the most widely used herbicides in the U.S. First registered for use here in 1974, it is now an ingredient in more than 750 products, including the most widely deployed herbicide in the world, Monsanto's Roundup. For more than a generation, Americans have been using Roundup and other glyphosate-based chemicals to improve agricultural yields, manage forests, ripen fruits, and kill the dandelions sprouting from our front lawns. This August, the jury in a civil trial found Monsanto, which was acquired earlier this year by the German chemical behemoth Bayer, guilty of causing the cancer of Dwayne Johnson, a school groundskeeper. The jury awarded Johnson $289 million. A judge later reduced that award to $78 million, citing statutory limits. Roughly 8,700 similar cases against Monsanto are also before courts as we speak. Now, almonds, carrots, beets are just a few of the foods which typically contains high levels of glyphosate. Growing research suggests that glyphosate causes a form of cancer called non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, with which Johnson was diagnosed with back in 2014. At least 3 studies in the US, Canada, and Sweden have linked glyphosate exposure to the disease. And in 2015, the World Health Organization, International Agency for Research on Cancer, found glyphosate to be a probable cause of cancer in humans. California's State Environmental Protection Agency has also declared it a probable suspect. Almonds, carrots, soy products, vegetable oil, corn and corn oil, canola seeds used in canola oil, beets and beet sugar, sweet potatoes. Now, these are just some of the foodstuffs which contains high levels of glyphosate. Research released in August by the nonprofit Environmental Working Group, or EWG, found that Cheerios, Quaker old-fashioned oats, and at least 29 other popular breakfast foods contain what the EWG considers unsafe quantities of the herbicide. The environmental group has been urging public action to get the EPA to revise its outdated standards, which continually fail to protect the public from glyphosate in foods. Now, levels of glyphosate in the bodies of people in some areas appear to have jumped over 1,300% in the past 20 years, according to a study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Now, links to all this information that's been in this video is below this video. I urge you to go do some research on the glyphosate. It's in a lot of foods that we eat, and it is greatly harming the people of this planet. So let me ask you this question. What do you think? Should glyphosate be taken off the face of this earth? Leave your comments below this video. Thanks for watching.